Hello and welcome to episode 5 of this 32-part series where I explain every county on the island of Ireland. This time it's County Clare. Clare is a coastal county located in the Midwest region of the island of Ireland in the province of Munster. Clare borders the counties of Limerick, Tipperary and Galway, while Kerry is just across the estuary of the River Shannon, the longest river in Ireland. The county is 3,450 square kilometres in area, making it the 7th largest county on the island, larger than Tyrone and smaller than Tipperary. Clare is home to around 120,000 people, making it the 19th most populous, ahead of Worshipford but behind Louth. The name Clare derives from its Irish name An Clár, meaning the board or plank. This plank was a bridge over the River Fergus in the village of Clare Castle. The main nickname for Clare is the Banner County. This comes from both the banners captured by Clare's dragoons at the Battle of Ramillies and the banner of Catholic Emancipation, which was raised after Daniel O'Connell's victory in an 1828 by-election for County Clare. The county colours are blue and saffron yellow, which were carried by High King of Ireland Brian Boru as he went forth into the Battle of Clontarf in 1014. The legendary High King of Ireland was born in Killaloe, County Clare in around 941 AD. The motto for the county is Dílis Dóir Naoireacht, which is the Irish for True to Our Heritage. The car registration plate code is CE, as just C was given to Cork. The local newspapers include the Clare Echo and Clare Champion, while the main radio station is Clare FM. Starting at the estuary, the border with Kerry and Limerick follows the River Shannon up to Limerick City. After a brief interruption, the border follows the river up to Lough Derg, the third largest lake on the island of Ireland. Clare owns multiple islands in this lake, including the holy island of Inishkealtra and Iloin Moher. The border then runs across the countryside towards Galway Bay. Here we find a penny exclave at Ahinish Island. The only way to reach this island is over a causeway which connects to County Galway. This was built by the British Army to serve a Martello Tower on the island. Clare has some of the most interesting physical geography on the island of Ireland. The highest point in County Clare is Moylossa, near the previously mentioned Lough Derg in the Slieve-Bernard mountain range. Other smaller lakes are also found across the county, such as Doon Lough and Lough Graney. To the south of the county is the Shannon estuary, with many bays and islands such as Scattery Island. As we move west, the land narrows towards Loop Head. On a clear day, you can see Galway to the north and Kerry to the south. This headland was even a filming location for Star Wars Episode 8. As we follow the coastline northward, we move past the bridges of Ross Sea Arch, the Kilkee Cliffs, many scenic beaches such as Spanish Point and Lahinch, then past Hag's Head until we reach the famed Cliffs of Moher, which stand 155 metres above the Atlantic Ocean and receive around 1.5 million visitors each year. From the coast of Clare, you can see the Aran Islands, which many think are a part of Clare, but no, they are in County Galway. However, you can get a ferry to them from the village of Doolin in northwestern Clare. Now we move to Clare's northern coast on Galway Bay, where you can see Galway City and where the previously mentioned Ahinish Island is found. If you thought that was a lot of physical features, now we reach the Burren, a geomorphological region in the northwest of County Clare. The word Burren comes from the Irish word Burren, meaning a rocky place. So what is the Burren? Let's start with the quote from a Cromwellian army officer in 1651. Of this barony, it is said that it is a country where there is not water enough to drown a man, wood enough to hang one, nor earth enough to bury them. Looking at images, the region resembles the lunar surface. This limestone area of 360 square kilometres is the finest example of a karst region in Ireland, karst being named after the karst region of Slovenia and northeastern Italy. This is a region of Carboniferous limestone, a sedimentary rock which formed over 300 million years ago from the compressed remains of ancient sea creatures. Glacial activity has exposed the rock. This leaves a landscape called a limestone pavement, where many features can be found, such as blocks called clints, with gaps between them called grikes. These form due to carbonation, when rainfall mixes with carbon dioxide and is able to dissolve the calcium carbonate of the limestone. Erosion is focused on the joints in the stratified rock, widening and deepening them. Other features include swallow holes, which form when a river disappears from the surface to flow underground as carbonation widens joints in the limestone. Closed depressions are enclosed hollows in the ground, which come in various sizes from dolines to pulges, and turlocks, which are seasonal lakes that appear and disappear with the cycle of rainfall and the water slowly draining through the permeable limestone. Turlocks are only found in Ireland except this one in Wales. One such example of a turlock is in the Carron Pulje, which is also the largest closed depression in Ireland at 4.5 square kilometres. In dry periods, cattle graze on the lake floor. Many subterranean features are also found in the karst landscape, as water carves out caves as it flows through the limestone. As water percolates through limestone and into a cave, calcite is deposited, forming dripstone features such as stalactites and stalagmites. Clare is home to Poul na Gullam, which at 16 kilometres long is the longest cave on the island of Ireland. The most popular caves for tourists are the Allery Caves near Ballyvoyne, known in Father Ted as the Very Dark Caves, and Doolin Cave near the village of Doolin. The Doolin Cave is home to the Great Stalactite, which at 7.3 metres is one of the largest in the world. The Burren is also famous for its flora and fauna. Plants from the Arctic, Mediterranean and Alps can all be found growing together here. 70% of Ireland's flower species can be found growing in the Burren. The region is home to 32 of Ireland's 34 butterfly and moth species, as well as a large variety of birds. The region is one of the main breeding areas in Ireland for the elusive European pine marten. These nocturnal mustelids have been in decline in Ireland during the early 20th century due to habitat loss and hunting. Thankfully, numbers are on the rise again, with one stronghold for the species being the Burren National Park. In Irish, the name for the species is cat crown, meaning tree cat, because they're about the same size as a domestic cat. The Burren is home to Burren National Park, the smallest of the 6 on the island of Ireland. The National Park, as well as the rest of the Burren and Cliffs of Moher, are all included in the Burren and Cliffs of Moher UNESCO Global Geopark. The county town and largest town in County Clare is Ennis, located in the centre of the county. The town has a population of around 25,000 and is a busy market town known for its trad music. As of 2016, it was the 12th largest settlement in the Republic of Ireland. Some other settlements in County Clare include Shannontown, a planned settlement from the 1960s, Kilrush, Newmarket-on-Fergus, Kilkee, 6 Mile Bridge, Killaloe, and Ennistimon, which is officially spelt Ennistimon. Some suburbs of Limerick City are also located in Clare, leading to some controversy when Limerick wants to expand its boundaries. The county is administered by Clare County Council and is divided into 5 municipal districts and local electoral areas. Politically, the county is part of the Clare-Doyle constituency and the South European Parliament constituency. The county has also been historically split up into the baronies, which you can see on this map. County Clare is home to Shannon Airport, which after Dublin and Cork is the 3rd busiest in the Republic of Ireland. It was here in 1947 that the world's first duty-free shop was established, and in 1986 Europe's first US border pre-clearance facility opened. The airport has the longest runway in Ireland and is controversially used by the US military, even though Ireland is a neutral country. The airport has even been designated as an alternative landing site for the space shuttle. The main road in the county is the M18, which connects Limerick to Galway. The N19 connects this to Shannon Airport, while national secondary roads run between the other major towns. In the south, the Shannon Ferry connects the Clare village of Killima to Tarbush in County Kerry. The Limerick to Galway railway line passes through the county, stopping at 6 Mile Bridge and Ennis. Some places of interest within County Clare include Bunrashie Castle and Folk Park, Doolin Cave, Alloy Caves and Birds of Prey Centre, Palnabrone Dolmen, Cahir Stone Forest, Blue Pedge, Grave of the Yellow Men, Ennis Friary, Knapogue Castle, Craganowen, and Scattery Island near Kilrush. I visited Scattery Island in the summer of 2020 and I can highly recommend it. It is home to an ancient Christian monastery with the Round Tower, which was founded by St. Senan, an abandoned village, a lighthouse, and a Napoleonic era artillery battery. Some other notable locations are Donald Trump's hotel and golf course at Doonbeg, the village of Listonvina with its matchmaking festival, and Glenquin Farmhouse, which is Father Ted's house. Many scenes from the popular television series were filmed around County Clare. The county is also on the Wild Atlantic Way and Shannon Estuary Way touring routes. Now a brief history. Evidence of Neolithic settlement can be found in Clare, such as at Palnabrone Dolmen, the best known example of a dolmen in the country. The county used to be a parish of Connacht, and this made sense, because geographically it was west of the Shannon like the other Connacht counties. It was annexed by Munster in the Middle Ages and became known as Thomond. After 1118, Thomond became its own kingdom, ruled by the O'Brien clan, the dynasty founded by Brian Boru. In the 16th century, Thomond was given back to Connacht again and became known as County Clare, but it was given back to Munster in 1639. Some maps found this all too confusing and decided to just not put Clare into Connacht or Munster. 50,000 people in County Clare died during the Great Famine, with many more emigrating to Australia, the US and elsewhere. The population of the county today is only around half of what it was before the famine. In 1840, Scattery Island was transferred from Limerick to Clare. In 1898, some areas of County Galway were given to Clare. In 1922, Ireland was granted independence from the United Kingdom after the Irish War of Independence. This new free state only consisted of 26 of the 32 counties. 6 of the 9 counties of Ulster would remain in the UK as Northern Ireland. Agriculture in County Clare is concentrated on beef and dairy farming. 16% of the county's land area is used for forestry, twice as large as the national county average. Industrial activities are centred around Shannon Town. It is here where the Shannon Free Zone was set up in 1959. The first zone of its kind in the world, tax incentives have attracted many multinational companies over the years. The Money Point Power Station is found near Killima in the south of the county. It is Ireland's only coal-powered station and is the largest electricity generation station and largest single emitter of greenhouse gases in Ireland. Constructed from 1979 to 1987, the government has committed to end burning coal by 2025, and alternative uses for the site are being examined. In the southeast of the county, you can find the Inagh hydroelectric power plant on the River Shannon, which was constructed by the Irish Free State in the 1920s. It was one of the largest engineering projects in the world and the most powerful dam in the world until the construction of the Hoover Dam in the US, which was in fact based on Inagh. In 1930, it produced 80% of Ireland's electricity, though it's only 2% today. The dam played a major part in the electrification of rural Ireland. The GAA has a strong presence in County Clare, and it was the birthplace of Michael Cusack, one of the organisation's founders. The county won the All-Ireland Senior Hurling Championship 4 times in its history, in 1914, 81 years later in 1995, in 1997 and in 2013, beating Cork. That wasn't fun to say. West Clare used to have a Gaeltacht or predominantly Irish-speaking region until 1956. Like the rest of the country, the Irish language is on signs and taught in schools, but some want to revive the West Clare Gaeltacht. Some famous people from or associated with the county include Brian Boru, Daniel O'Connell, Eamon de Valera, Michael Cusack, Sharon Shannon, Patrick Hillary, submarine inventor John Philip Holland, and Muhammad Ali. Some of the most popular surnames in the county include McMahon, McNamara, O'Brien, Maloney, Ryan, Kelly, McInerney, O'Connor, Keane, O'Halloran, Hogan, Burke, Murphy, Lynch and Walsh. Due to the diaspora, traces of County Clare can be found all over the world. For example, you can find Clare, Iowa, Clare, Michigan, Clare, Illinois, Shannon County, Missouri, Clare, South Australia and Kilrush, Ontario. So that's County Clare, who with its caves and cliffs, the Banner and the Burren, plains and pine marshlands. For the next episode, we'll be staying in Munster to examine my home, the rebel county and real capital, Cork. Bye! If you have any facts or information for the next episodes, please comment below or email countiesgw@gmail.com. Thanks to those who helped with information and subscribe for more videos about Ireland, Europe and the world.